Tonight, President Obama's national security advisor is flying home from Afghanistan, and empty-handed. Susan Rice's mission was to persuade Afghan President Hamid Karzai to sign a new security agreement that will keep some U.S. troops in Afghanistan after the NATO combat mission ends after next year. Major Garrett's at the White House for us tonight. Major?
Scott, the White House says President Karzai holds in his hand the future security of his country and the promise of $8 billion in annual U.S. aid. That hand currently will not sign a security agreement the U.S. thought was sealed and delivered.
National Security Advisor Susan Rice's face-to-face meeting with the Afghan president produced nothing but frustration.
What I said to the president is we would have no choice. We would be compelled by necessity, not by our preference, to have to begin to plan for the prospect that we will not be able to keep our troops here because they will not be invited because the BSA will not have been signed.
The BSA, or Bilateral Security Agreement, sets the rules for any U.S. troops that would remain in Afghanistan after combat operations end in December of 2014. Those troops would help train the Afghan army and fight Taliban cells. One sticking point: U.S. forces entering Afghan homes. President Obama sent Karzai a letter last week saying raids would only occur under, quote, extraordinary circumstances involving urgent risk to life and limb of U.S. nationals. Karzai wants the raids, mostly conducted at night, stopped altogether. The Afghan president also asked the U.S. to consider releasing up to 20 Afghan prisoners from Guantanamo Bay. The White House says that will not happen.
It's not clear, Scott, how much time Karzai has to cooperate. The U.S. has said this agreement must be signed by December 31st, but White House officials tell us that's a soft deadline that could easily slip into early next year.
Major, thank you.